This video is to talk about You Matter Here. This is a Wild Hearts creative kit that I have designed for siblings, and for this kit the siblings will usually be children who have another sibling that has a long-term disability or illness that in reality takes up a lot of attention and time of carers and parents. So it was designed because my lovely niece is in this situation, and she wanted to be able to check in with her daughter and make sure that she was expressing all of her feelings but also okay and had everything that she needed to meet her needs and how she felt about her situation and her place within the family. And often children in this situation may even be young carers as well, so family dynamics can be quite complex, and it's just really, I mean, all of our kits are about holding the space for children, and in reality being able to hold space for these siblings is even more precious to the parents and a chance to connect, because sometimes when we're asking direct questions it can be an extra layer of pressure, whereas what we want with the outcome is to really give them that space. So with Wild Hearts, everything that we create is about standing side by side with our children. It's not about fixing the feelings, but all about gently helping them express themselves. And it does give us guidance as to where we can go next to help our children with their feelings and what their needs are. So we sell these kits to schools as part of our emotional literacy library. There's a lot of kits that come in this bag for schools, and it's also suitable for parents as well. So all of our approach is about creativity. So with creativity it helps children to express themselves when they don't always have the words. So this kit uses felt tips, but if you're asking them something that's a bit tricky, then we would say don't have all of the felt tips out because it may overwhelm them. You might start with a pencil and just a couple of colours. We always think about how we can help children with grounding. So we include, this is in the full creative kit. You can just buy the cards on their own, but I'm showing you the full creative kit today. We have a little pouch and it says I can take a moment, so we hand stamp all of our little pouches with little messages to help with that gentle reassurance. So what we're asking children to do is hold their stones. So I select all of the stones for the children. I put a little painted heart on, and some of them are flat, smooth, some are a little bit different in texture, usually try and go for quite calming colours and things that will fit in their hand. So this stone enables them to take a moment and just have a little bit of space for their thoughts and thinking about their body and acknowledging where they are in the present. This one is my comfort stone. This is your comfort stone. You can hold it when you're thinking, missing someone or feeling unsure. It is here to remind you that you are safe, loved and you belong. So all of the cards sit in this pouch, My Feelings, My Way. So you've got your two pouches there, and then what we have here is a Wild Hearts journal. So this book belongs to, and it just enables the children to document their feelings as they go. So this is my daughter's one. She's decorated it and then she just creates a journal. And journaling is really good for us adults, also really good for children, just as a way of expressing feelings and making sort of plans for the future as well. So all of our kits have a mixture of tricky moments and positive moments, so that we don't get the children stuck in all of the worries, but we also help them with the positives in life and the appreciation as well. They're not therapeutic kits. We are not therapists here. We're not trying to fix feelings. We're just trying to hold the space and stand side by side children in tricky moments and life changes. So before I go into the actual kit, what I want to say is these can be adapted for older children. So younger children, then sort of quite happy to have paints or felt tips. My daughter actually prefers the felt tips, and you can swap them out if you're buying. You can let me know which one you prefer. But for older children, or any child really, if creative expression isn't through felt tip pens and paints, you can try different mediums. So I mean, we do a lot of watercolours here. They're quite unpredictable, they're quite sort of exciting as to how it flows, and they're quite easy to paint with. These are watercolours actually that we use, and these ones are really child friendly and good pigment, so they come out well. You can use Play-Doh, Lego, sculpture. Older children like abstract art. This brand of pen is really good and fun. So I think I even heard somebody saying about creating bracelets. So yeah, don't feel that you have to stick with you know, the standard kit things to help children express themselves. You can adapt them, but if you are going to adapt them, then you're probably just wanting to buy cards only. So yes, let's talk about the cards. So every kit has holding the space, a guidance for parents. So when I first started doing this with my daughter, I was a little bit worried about what I was going to say. I tend to clam up and not always find the words. And so this card was a little bit of reassurance that you don't actually need to always find the words. Sometimes just being there is enough, and standing side by side and not trying to fix things. So it can literally be reassurance. We can sit together. You don't have to talk yet. This feels really big for you, and it's just that acknowledgement as to where they're feeling. And then if words feel too much, just being there at their side can help. So there's no rush to fix it, but feelings soften when they're felt. Some children don't want to talk straight away, and that's okay. You can come back later. So these are the kits. They come in this little belly band sleeve that goes on and off. You've got an instruction card for the adults. So this kit is here to gently support children with siblings who need extra care. They may carry lots of feelings, some spoken, some held quietly. Follow their lead, being present is enough. So this second card is the one for the child. You might have lots of feelings, love, worry, or thoughts that you don't always say out loud. This is a space just for you. You might like to draw, paint, or create something, or you can sit with it for a while. There is no right or wrong way. You can go at your own pace. So everything that we do is child-led, and it's to sink in with how they're feeling and what is important to them. Without us second guessing. So these kits are sold to schools to work with, or parents can buy them, carers can buy them, social workers can buy them. They've been written in a way that anyone can pick up, and they are simple to use, but the videos just help show what's in it and also the concept behind it. So we use a mixture. We've got affirmation cards and we've got gentle prompts. So the affirmation cards, you can pick and choose what's relevant for the child. You can leave them out. Affirmations work best daily, and they work by changing the neurons in our brain to make positive connections. So if they're repeated, then it can help us feel a little bit more reassured about our circumstances. And the beauty of all of our kits are that they're unique to the circumstances that a child would typically face in this scenario. So I am safe, I am cared for. These are prompt cards, I'll tell you about that in a minute. I am an important part of this family. So do we always hear it when mum says that? But if it's gently placed on the side by mum, then it's more likely to resonate with us. My feelings are important. I matter here. So then we go on to the next part of the Wild Hearts system or design. Affirmations work best when they're believable. And if our child has big feelings, then they may have this, but are they going to connect and believe it? So we use creative expression with gentle prompts to invite them to explore their feelings and see them in an abstract way. Sometimes when they release that feelings onto the paper, it's easier for them to talk about because it's not coming from direct within. And also by them having space to do the creation, it's space for the feelings to come out, explore them and sort of process them. So I wonder what you wish your family understood today. Draw your family. What makes it special? So again, this one might be quite a tricky feeling. You know, what do I really wish mum and dad felt, but I'm too scared to say. And then this one might be, oh, these are the things that I really enjoy. I wonder what you enjoy doing just for you. Draw or colour what your feelings look like today. So one of the ideas for this is photography. So go and photograph all the colours that you feel like today, and you can imagine that you might get things back in black and white, moody blues, or sunshine yellows and flowers. So the creative expression doesn't have to just be what is with a sort of felt tip. So that is the Wild Hearts way. If you've got any questions, please get in touch. We're a very new business, and we've devised this as a result of my daughter, who I was lucky enough to adopt, and we just wanted to be able to hold the space, not in a therapeutic way, but in a way that helps us connect to what her thoughts are. It's very easy for us to use our experiences and say, oh, this must be what's happening, but actually, you know, what's going on under the surface might not be the real sort of thought processes of the next person. And as adults, you know, we don't always know exactly how we're feeling and why. So this is a journey for children at their level, when they may not always have the words.